All right, good day to all of you teachers. I would like to discuss with you guys the new Tardy system that we are going to use. Okay, so this is a feedback that came from you teachers and let us know that you guys would like to do the tardies yourselves, and I believe it is going to be a much better system simply because the students are now going to be entering your classroom and maximizing student learning as opposed to hanging out in the hallway waiting for their tardies. Okay, so I'm going to get through with this one. It will be quick. Now, how will this work? Okay, so this will work as if it's a Google form. So I would strongly suggest that you bookmark this on your desktop moving on forward. So how will it work? So imagine that you're I am a student and my ID number is 22151. I will no longer be sent back to the office if I'm late. Teacher will just let me in, and the teacher will now go ahead and put the student ID and then the period that they're late. So for example, I am late in homeroom. So now I want you guys to pay attention to this. This is my name right here. So at this time, I only have 3 tardies in homeroom and I have grand total of 18. As soon as I submit this, look what happens. Now I'm able to see that my tardy has now gone up to 4 and now grand total of 19, and I'm still in school suspension. It will change this based on the threshold that we are using. And I don't know if you heard that ding right now. That right there automatically once I submitted this, or once you the teacher submits this, it will directly email the parent or the parent of that particular student that their child was tardy. So I will show you guys how it looks like on the email. And there it is now. It will automatically, if I was the parent, right, it will automatically show this, and it actually has a copy of it. It says, "Dear parent of Karampita and Paul, this is to inform you that your scholar was tardy in his or her homeroom period today," and it'll tell us what the date and the time that they were tardy in. "And please help us remind your scholar to make sure he or she makes it in class on time. A consequence will be given the scholar based on the tardy continue. The tardy matrix as follows." Now, we're working on the next level, which would email the parent what the consequence would be, but that will be on the next steps. We're working on that. I'm trying to create a script for that right now. Keep in mind, guys, this is something that we are creating on our own. So if you guys have better ideas or have ideas on how to better make this better, let me know. I am creating this as just for us to help us out. So that being said, that is going to be how we are going to do our tardies moving on forward. And I believe that your suggestion will definitely help in terms of our ability to make sure that scholars are staying in the classroom and not roaming the hallways when they're tardy. Now, that being said, though, one of the biggest things that we have to ensure is that the fidelity of this. So teachers, we are expecting that, if other teachers are counting their scholars tardy, that it is going to be an expectation for all of us that we do the same thing. We have to make sure that we are counting tardies. Now, I'll address one of the things, one of the questions that will come up. Well, we already have the eSchool tardy. Why can't we just use that? Well, eSchool Tardy is great in terms of ease of use for you, since you guys are already taking attendance and you guys don't have to type in an ID number. Here is the drawback of that, though. It does not allow us a real-time calculation like this of their tardies. It doesn't give us automatic consequences. And with that, if we are not able to do that, then we might fall behind in terms of issuing consequences, which what we want to ensure that the students understand. And that is the biggest issue why we feel that this is going to be a much more effective tool for us. Granted, it's a little bit one extra work. Now, one thing I must say though is that this one automatically emails the parents and is direct information that we don't have to let the parents know, hey, you're so and so. It automatically does it for us. as long as their email address is correct on our system. So it's also important that we get that information correctly. And we have that for the most part, and it's not 100%. If you know that there's an email that doesn't work, please let us know. And we will do our very best to find those information to achieve what we need to do. If you have any questions, team, let me know. But in the meantime, I will send this to all everybody, and uh, and that's it. Have a good day.